There we go. Hey, everybody. Let's call up that lady, right? Let's call her up. Hello? Oh, hello?
Hey.
Hi. Oops. There we go. How are you?
Fine. Just finished eating.
Food is good. Well, let me share the game screen with you, and hopefully we'll get started. Let's see. Which USB device just malfunctioned? It better not have been my controller. That's gonna cause problems if that's my controller. That was my controller. Oh boy.
Hello.
Ah, come on. Oh no. Dang it, this is the controller I've been using. This shouldn't be broken. I don't have any others. It is always something.
Always.
We literally have this off to the smoothest start I've ever done. Like, everything's ready to go. And now it will not accept the USB device I've plugged in. The last USB you connected to this computer malfunctioned, and Windows does not recognize it. Try reconnecting the device. If Windows does not recognize it, your device may not be working properly. No shit.
No shit, Charlotte.
Ugh. Literally always something. But with this one, this is actually a big problem, because without this, it's going to be hard to finish the show. Yeah, it doesn't matter which port I connect it into. Yay, my computer, my controller stopped fucking working. I love it when this shit happens. Let me get out the other one that also doesn't work, but we'll see if the computer recognizes it. Because if not, I'm shit out of luck. Nope, doesn't recognize that one either. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what's funny? I was actually out with the family for once, like doing shopping stuff. We stopped at one of those cheapy Five Below stores, and I saw a controller sitting there for $10, and I'm all like, I probably shouldn't. It's $10. It's gonna break really quickly, but it'd be nice to have a backup. And then this shit happens. It's like my brain's bitch slapping me for not spending money yesterday. Do I have any other controllers that'll work? Hold on. Because I really don't want to have to go keyboard on this. This one has also not worked in forever, but we'll see if this one wants to work. Because I really don't want to do keyboard controls, because that means I'm not going to be able to do the, I'm not going to be able to use my second screen, and I'll have to rely on my phone for chat, which, it's not my favorite. It's what I had to do when I was doing Hotline Miami, and it made that a pain in the ass, too. Let's see here. Up, setting up a device. Hold on. You gotta be kidding me. This controller hasn't worked in like 2 years. Well, it's working, but now I can't hear any sound from my game. I think that's my headphones, though.
Probably because I can hear it.
Okay, well, there we go. Do you have sound?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and I have sound. We're all ready to go. I cannot believe it. I have this janky old Mega Man Super Nintendo controller that's been sitting in a drawer for 2 years because it stopped working. And now, out of everything I own, it's what's working. I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Alright, so... Chapter 5, continue. And we need to remember to continue from, one of these older save files after we finish our current playthrough, because we're about to get a bad ending. But then, hopefully we get the best ending, because that's basically what we're doing. We're not even going to try to get every ending, we're just going to try to get the best ending, and once we have that, well, we're done. We have finished Corpse Party. Because quite frankly, I think I can speak for the both of us when I say, I think we're a little tired of this shit.
Yeah, a bit.
Okay, so let's try to wrap this up. Let's see. This looks like it has the most amount of time on it, so this is what we want, right? And then we continue from the one that's 1 hour 6 minutes in and try to get the better ending. Where we don't fucking kill Kishinuma. That was my fault. No, not again. Stop. Fuck's sake. This game will not let go of this plot point. How did we even know this was a bathroom? We came around the corner. And immediately. Seriously, if I had been in charge of this, I first off wouldn't have even thought of the bathroom subplot. And second off, if somebody on the team had, I would have shot it down immediately. Like, no, what the fuck? So what? It wants me to go into the bathroom, doesn't it? This game. Part of me wants to say that even if we don't get the right ending, we might just stop playing it after this just because already I'm back to it and I'm like, oh no. Oh, they move. I wondered if they were going to do this.
Doing what?
This is a scene from the original game.
Mm-hmm.
But they moved it here. Looks like, huh. I'm going to guess it happens on a different route. Basically, there was a scene in the original game where when Yuka goes to use the bathroom, you, the stall starts to fill with blood, and she can drown if you don't get her out. That didn't happen here, but I would assume there's an ending in the game where that does happen. Because I've noticed that entire scene was gone. Which was like the only reason the bathroom subplot existed in the original game. Was to have that scene. Then this game just takes it and drags it out for the entire game. Great. A sour expression. Nah, he just has resting bitch face.
He's just tired of this shit.
We all are, Satoshi. Oh boy, we're getting to this. Hey Yuka, is there a boy you like? Oh gee, you'll never guess who, Satoshi. Fucking Japan, why? No, I'm not gonna keep that a surprise. I've been spoiling it since chapter 3. I know where this plot point goes. Fuck it.
She said in her class, not him.
She's lying. Take this from somebody who finished the original game. She's fucking lying. Okay. Well, it took you long enough.
Oh, okay.
Took him long enough to realize.
Sucks for Ayumi, I guess.
Fuck Ayumi. Fuck everyone in this school and in this game. Yeah. My patience is worn really thin with this game. Alright, there's blood being dragged up this way. It must be this way, right?
Yep. Oh, right, it's the multiple choices thingy. Wait,
Uh,
isn't Yoshiki already dead? Or
yes. Yes, we're looking
not?
for Naomi.
Oh, yes, you're rolling for a bad ending. I
Yep.
forgot about that.
We're gonna go through for the bad ending, and then we'll do the other ending, and we'll try to get Yoshiki out of there. Ah, the game literally won't let us go this way. Yeah, you're not going the right way, dipshit. We gave you a multiple choice, but fuck off.
But we won't let you choose. Deal with it. Sleeping with the skeleton, she's living the life.
I will give this game some credit, though. The music for this entire section has been fantastic.
Oh, there are some fresh ones. Forgot about that.
This reminds me of a scene from Phenomena, which we were just watching the trailer for.
Maybe.
I'll have to show you that some. Oh yeah, have I checked all these? I think we might have done this before. No name tag. Yeah, okay, so we're...
You did, yes.
Yeah, we did this, so let's go this way. Convenient! Oh, hey. They're all together. Okay, so I've seen this part before. So the question is, where is this going? Oh wait, no, we have seen this. This is where they go back home and, they go back home and then, Ayumi tears her face off.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I think I figured why Ayumi got this problem.
Huh.
It's probably because she still had Sachiko's tongue with her.
Sachiko's what?
Sachiko's tongue.
Ah, right. That makes sense.
At first I was like, what? That's weird. But actually when I think about it, I think she was the one who got the tongue with her. So maybe Sachiko was trying to get to it even though she was in a different dimension.
That's
Especially
possible.
since it was falling apart. Honestly, I think it's possible.
Okay,
It makes more sense when you think about it.
So we already did that part, and I just did all that for nothing, and all we got out of it that we didn't see last time was a bathroom scene.
Claps, claps to Japan.
Fuck this game. Alright, chapter 5, starting from here. Let's try not to get ourselves fucking killed. And also press the right button to start the game. That'd be nice. You know, you think it'd be self-explanatory that A is, like, confirm and B is backwards, but because I'm playing on a Super Nintendo controller, my brain instinctively wants to push Y to confirm, which does nothing, and B... It's weird. I don't get it.
I get you,
Okay,
like,
so...
I was like out there playing Code Vein most of the day, and sometimes I just mix up the controls for no reasons.
How's that game been so far?
Sometimes it's really nice, it's really good.
Awesome.
I've been enjoying it. Also, I've been struggling with the first few bosses, and I was like, what? It's weird, I don't do any damages, what the fuck is this? And I tried again and again and again, almost killing them every time, only to notice that I never upgraded my, my equipment.
That'd do it.
So I've been doing it like with the most difficult way from the very beginning, and ever since I got like my stuff up, I was like, oh, first try, oh, another first try, oh, another boss, it's new, oh, first try as well.
I think we've all done that at some point. Why can't I beat this boss? And then you go and you like upgrade your character a little bit, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
right.
yeah, it does make a difference. But as someone who never played a Soul-like game before, this is my first one, and honestly, I'm really glad they got like a companion, like to, you know, the possibility to have someone helping you, because if I was doing everything alone, it would be kind of hard. Sometimes you have to get like 6 enemies in front of you, and you're like, oh no. Also, can she lend me a hand as well?
Nice. I think, isn't Code Vein done by the same team that did the God Eater series? I think it is. Huh.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know.
I'd have to look that up.
Maybe.
I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going, just for the record.
Do you remember where it is?
We're supposed to be getting to like one of those labs. I just don't remember how to get there.
Yeah, this is not good. Just try to try every room until you get to the lab.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been so long. We could try starting from the beginning again, but I don't think that'd be very productive.
Nah, I would just like
especially
more time to finish everything.
Yeah, especially since I know what we have to do. I just don't know how to do it. We have to save Yoshiki in that scene. I just remember what to do.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you got touched once by the monster. Maybe you shouldn't have been touched or something. You should have grabbed the match before. I don't know.
I don't think it's that, but that's because I've played the original. I actually know that scene. Oh no, blood.
Oh no. No, it's red paint.
Ah.
Oh.
What's this? Okay, we got a name tag. Huh.
Oh, is it? I thought it was Now's one, but no, it's a notebook.
Ah, here we go. Okay, we're back here.
And yes.
I saved directly
burn
outside.
It now?
Unfortunately, no.
Sad.
Okay, so we're probably gonna repeat this a few times just to do this.
Maybe I'll let you do that.
Okay. It's an anatomical model. Okay, so let me see if I can investigate what these things are, because obviously that's like the burner. Again, if I'm having a huge issue, I will do my best to, I'll look it up if we have too much trouble figuring this out. So, skeleton, scrubs. Yeah, I think we already got that because I had a name tag on it. So if we grab this... Yep, Naho got screwed. Okay, so now comes the part. Uh-huh. Why would you idiots go over there and investigate the fact that it moved?
Why are you stupid?
Literally, they should have put their hands up when they saw that it moved and just walk out of the room going, "I see nothing." But no. Uh-oh. Yeah, run, it's trying to kill us, but... okay. Sure, so let's see here. So, what do we got here?
Don't get caught.
I'm trying not to. It's completely empty. Completely empty. Can't pick that up. Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?
There's something on... Oh, but you might get caught.
Oh, the lab key. Okay. Nope, that was all it took? Really? Yes. That was all it took.
Leave her there?
No, she was with us, remember?
Alright.
She only pops up over there if she gets caught. Alright, well, crisis averted.
Yes.
And now we continue and see if we can keep everybody alive till the ending. Whichever ending we get.
That would be nice.
Well, I mean, actually, the true ending, somebody does die, but... Eh.
Honestly, if you follow the anime, most people die anyway.
Oh, Lord, the anime, all but 2 characters die.
Yep.
Today's Spirit Breaker Crush Metal, was divided into 2 souls, one painted red, one painted green. Closet trespassers will be expelled. I don't understand what that means. Let's see what the others are doing.
Most of those things are cryptic for no shit.
Oh, Lord. Kill all the Kennys. See, Fluffy would like the anime because it kills all the characters.
Oh yeah, if you really want to see everyone dying, I suggest watch the anime.
Yeah, because no shit, they all die and
you even get to experience the cringe live.
they not only kill everyone, they choose the most cruel, unusual deaths from the games for them. Like, they all get their worst deaths. Which actually I remember pissed off some fans of the game because they didn't want an anime that was the bad end, but hey, them's the breaks.
especially the last death. The last death just made me go, wow.
Yeah.
Because this one made me feel something. I was like, wow, okay.
Okay, well there we go.
Fine, I guess, except for Seiko, because Seiko, she dies anyway, whatever it is, the game.
She always dies.
And it's so sad because she's the best character.
Yeah. Yeah, fun thing, I don't think I've actually said this before on the show, but when I heard there was a live-action Corpse Party when I was younger, I actually was like, oh, cool, and I looked at the trailer, took one look at the trailer, and went, oh, fuck that.
Not cool.
Even the trailer looked terrible.
Man.
And then, of course, Corpse Party was not the only thing that got a live-action, like, Corpse Party wasn't the only live-action adaptation of, like, an RPG Maker game. Aoni got live-action versions, and, I saw the trailers for those and also said, fuck that. And Aoni, in my opinion, is already kind of laughable in the first place. Like, I know that game's supposed to be scary, but I honestly laughed more than anything watching people play that when I was younger. Like, you should be sad when you find one of the buddies went in the house, like, like, they hung themselves. But the fact that he just came back later as one of the monsters, I don't know, I started laughing. Because the monsters look ridiculous in that game. And then one of my favorite twists in the game, which in execution is brilliant. I think it's a fun idea, but when it actually happened, it was hilarious. So like, most of your characters have been separated for the entire game, right? And they're all dying one by one. And then you find, well, what's his face? Do I need to be over here in this building? I don't remember. I literally don't remember where to go. I might want to look up a walkthrough at this point, because we've already done this. Anyway, so, like, you find one of your friends. The only one that you haven't seen die yet, right? And he joins your party for a bit. And you're supposed to be wandering around, and there's this puzzle. And when you get to this puzzle, it needs you to open up your menu to get an item out. And when you open up your menu to get the item out, your buddy's face in the menu is one of those things that's been chasing you. And then the menu auto-closes and a chase scene begins. And it's a brilliant idea and concept, but in execution, it's just fucking hilarious. Because one minute you have your buddy join you, and everybody who I watched played it was all like... They were all like, they know the moment you join the party. They're like, that guy's not actually our friend. He's one of them, isn't he? Like, everybody knew it, but then it happens, and it's always funny to me. Anyway, that's a lot of rambling. Corpse Party. Blood. Covered. Chapter 5. Walkthrough. Because genuinely, I just want this to be done at this point. Billy. Yes, there is a Corpse Party anime. We were just talking about it. You gotta listen to listen and not listen just so you can respond. Okay, dude? Let me see. Walk through. Here we go, chapter 5. Yeah, this one's not specific enough. It's just it's just directions. Because we're trying not to spoil anything, but I don't care about a spoiler-free walkthrough. I just want the game. Damn, they just don't want you to. There was a walkthrough we were using that was way easier to figure out. Is this it? This is the walkthrough I was using. Okay.
Did you find something?
I found the walkthrough I was using, so now I can look it up. So. Wait, that's not right either. Why is this should not be this difficult. Okay, we should head to the principal's office, I believe.
Ah. Get celle-ci le stand.
I think that's right. Unless I don't have that key yet, I don't remember. This is the main thing with not playing this games for like a couple of weeks, which is no fault of ours. It's just how our schedules lined up. But you tend to forget things. Yeah, the door is locked, so I don't know where I get the. I don't know where I get the thing from. Okay. Come on. Corpse Party. Yes, I know the page contains mature content. Let me read, dang it. It should not be this hard to find a walkthrough that clearly tells me how to do what I need.
I usually found one that was pretty easy to find, but I don't know.
I don't get
Maybe
it.
it's not that anymore.
I don't get it. Damn you, weebs. Make your walkthroughs easy to understand.
Want me to check for you? Or you just walk around?
That might be a good idea. I'm just...
Okay, I'm
Damn
really
it.
good at
I have my
that.
own... I have my own search, like, open, trying to find something. Hold on. Walkthrough part 7. I don't want a video guide. Stop.
Fire true end.
The problem is that all the walkthroughs I keep finding are also like spoiler-free walkthroughs. The problem is that unless you're following that from the start, they don't make sense. Because all they are go this way and talk to this person. Now go this way and talk to this person. And it's like, I don't know where that is. And because this chapter lets you switch between viewpoints, it's hard to tell where I am in the sequence of events. Guess I'm gonna wander around some more. I feel like being in this end of the school is wrong. I have to figure out where the...
Where did it stop again?
Okay, so...
The way they explain it, like, I've got the situation and stuff, but it's a big paragraph.
Okay, so...
and I need to find where we were.
Okay, so... We have, we have the third... Was it the third or the fourth note? We have the note that was in the science lab. So we found that.
I don't really care about the... because I can't find the place where Yoshiki and Ayumi escaped from the room.
Again, that's the issue with this entire chapter, because it's split between two viewpoints.
Did you go to the room with the magic circle?
Not yet, I think. I might swap back to the other group.
You probably didn't because Yoshiki wasn't with you. So...
Okay, so let's try swapping back to them and finding that.
Try doing that. If it's not that, I look for something else.
Alright.
Go to the room with the magic circle.
I just have to figure out where that is. There ain't no map in this game.
Because in the other one you did it when Yoshiki was dead. And the ending was different. So you should go there if you have Yoshiki. Maybe it will be that.
What's this? Oh, this is the... Yeah, that was Ko's thing. Ah, we can't get across this way, and the other was dead end as well. So I don't think there is anywhere else for us to go. So if we go up here, we have the... Good lord, those circles are freaking everywhere. But yeah, we already did that, so going back this way. That's classroom 1A. Wait, no, right, after we did that, the note appeared over here. Duh, I should have remembered. Alright, so there's the note. See, I'm just a big old dummy. What do I do next? Obviously, you go get the next note. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, well, I don't get to read that, apparently. We just talk about how the papers are filled with emotion, and we don't get to know what they said. Okay, we picked it up, so now what? We have all of her notebook papers. Well, I guess we continue downwards and see if we can find any other rooms to investigate.
Like I said, you should try the one with the magic circle. I'm pretty sure it's the one. If it's not, you might have to switch for Yuka in the other.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sorry.
I don't remember how I got to that room, because I don't think it's in this area. Then again, because of how the...
I've got like the thing we have to do in order to finish this ending.
That's,
but at the same time, it's really like, it's just a big paragraph. There's no steps.
Yeah, see what I mean about looking up those, I did not mean to do that. Need them rolling papers? Yeah. Manuscript. I'm pretty sure I already did this. Yeah, this was Ko doing his thing. Yeah, that's right, Fluffy. Blaze up. Lord knows we could all use some weed to get through this shit.
I should apologize because I keep yawning, by the way.
Nah, it's fine. Where? Okay, so this is a dead end, and we can't get into the bomb shelter.
I can't really help you with that because I have terrible orientation skills. I'm no good with maps and stuff like that.
Oh,
I'll tell you where it is. Maybe you might need to switch to your.
Yeah, we need to switch because we've been everywhere as these two. I've gone every direction.
Try with them. Maybe you missed something with them.
Well, with the thing, okay, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here as far as my memory goes, but I have a decent memory. So I have this place mapped out in my head, but there are areas that have only been introduced in this chapter, and I don't remember where they are yet. A lot of the school's layout is the same as it's been in the other chapters. Okay. So. You're gonna show G-Save here? What the fuck, Sewer Boss? That movie's horrible. Like, I don't...
G-Saver? What is it?
Okay, well, back in the 90s, early 2000s, there was a Canadian-produced live-action Gundam movie. Not many people are aware of its existence, and that's because it's been forgotten to time for good reason. It's not good.
It's like good but bad, or is it bad?
It's pretty bad. Although
Okay.
of note, okay, first off, there are parts of it that can be kind of hilarious taken out of context. But what I find funny about it is the soldiers in that film. They're wearing these uniforms, and these uniforms were not made for this movie. They are borrowed off the set of Starship Troopers. So every time I watch the movie, all I can do is see those troopers and go, "Am I watching Starship Troopers now?"
Something's off.
Yeah. Not the only place that those that armor was reused. Okay, so that's a dead end. So the only way to go is
By
back.
every single door. Maybe we'll find the thing in the end.
Trying. The issue is that I'm going to have to go back over to the other half of the school and search everything over there as well. Which I'm not a huge fan of. Let's see, this is broken, right? Yeah, can't use that anymore.
I'll just go out. Maybe we'll find something.
Yep. I already have an idea of where the plot, not really plot twist, I have an idea of where the story's going by now. My brain's pieced it together, but like, at this point I just want to get to it.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we did that, so obviously might be a bit confusing. Honestly, I'm not very sure about what even happened the last time.
Okay, well that's the way back there. Well, again, that's why I want to make this the last part. Because again, I think we're both pretty tired of this by now. We need something different, and I'll tell you this: Final Fantasy VII will take us a while to get through, but enough happens in that game that I think we'll be able to hold our interest. Plus, any of the tedious grinding stuff that I want to do, I can always do that off camera. I will tell people right now, and some people might groan at the fact that I am going to do this. I will, in fact, be doing the Chocobo breeding minigame. Whether or not I show it all is a whole different thing. Yes, there's.
By the way, it's a question for the chat. Is the game loud enough for you? Because I know it's good on my end, but someone I know is watching, and apparently it's not loud enough.
Oh yeah, guys, is the game volume like good? Should I turn it up, down? I keep asking people to tell me that. I want them to be able to hear the game and me when I'm playing, but
yeah,
chat
no
never.
one should be afraid to say.
They never fucking speak up. It's like they're gonna be offended if they tell me to turn it up, and it's like no. Because
you can tell him. You can even insult him if he doesn't do right.
if I go,
I'll give you the permission.
No, if I go back and like go rewatch something and I realize that the volume is like whacked out, that actually makes me angry because I didn't do something right. So if the volume levels aren't correct, I want to be told. That's important. But if Kenshi says that it's too low, I might want to go ahead and turn that up a little.
Well, apparently your sound isn't quite good, but I don't know. Maybe he will help later. I will ask him if he got any advice.
Well, if he means like my sound isn't good, that might just be my microphone, because my microphone is not it's not a good.
Probably because he said there's like a blank noise or something like that. I don't know. If
I know what he's talking about. That is something I cannot fix. Because that is my computer screaming at the top of its lungs trying to run everything, because my computer is an outdated piece of shit. So, sorry, I can't fix that.
I hope for you will be able to change that one day.
Hopefully. It's what it is, right?
Buffy's saying it's fine.
Like, most people who watch my streams on the regular are used to that sort of sound, but with my computer, like, I know what it sounds like when I'm trying to use it. And it don't sound good, because...
On my end, I don't even know, because I just have, like, the game directly, so I couldn't say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're also listening to me through the Discord chat, which automatically mutes my mic when I'm not talking. Chat does not have that luxury. So yeah, they're hearing my computer screaming in the background trying to run everything. It's an outdated piece of shit, and I don't have the money to replace it.
I know. Dang, this place is huge.
It really is. Okay, this is just this room that does fuck all. I swear, I've gone in that room every single time we've been here, and it never does anything.
I barely noticed this place is named the Suicide Side or something.
Yeah. The music room is named that. I don't know why nothing has happened.
The music, alright. Okay.
The deaf buzz of the CPU. You hear that a lot in your line of work. Yeah. It's not something I can fix. Someday I'll be able to, but not currently. I freaking tried to start up a PayPal so people could, like, donate if they wanted to help me get a new PC. And then PayPal was all like, we need information that you don't have. Because my parents didn't realize this ID situation was actually going to become a whole lot more complicated when I turned 18. And they should have helped me get a replacement when I was younger.
It's been so many years since they're, like, planning to get you new papers and every
so,
time
like,
something just happens.
okay, so it's important to understand that I am the firstborn of my family, so a lot of this stuff that happens with me, they're experiencing for the first time. And because of the house fire that destroyed a lot of documents, there were certain information that got lost that they have since replaced. But the problem is that trying to get me all my ID information back after I became an adult is actually significantly more complicated than doing it for a child. And
which sucks.
My situation is a bit unique. There are not many people who have been in this situation, so there's almost no precedent for how to proceed with this. So it's been a bitch and a half trying to fix. Yes, I'm a little bitter. I apologize.
You have the right to be. If it was if it was happening to me, I would be just living in the streets because I would have nothing and no, like seriously.
Yeah.
At least you got your parents and stuff like that.
Yep.
If I didn't have, honestly, if I had the same situation as you and I couldn't help my mom, honestly, most of my family would be living in the streets because I'm the one helping them right now.
Yeah.
So of course you have the right to.
So we can't go up there. I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough just to see if how I get into the principal's office. Let me see if I can figure this out. The problem is that every single walkthrough I find is spoiler free, and it's like, stop being spoiler free. I know that's like a courtesy so that people who are playing the game for the first time don't get spoiled, but like me, I'm all like, I don't just stop. Let me know what I have to do. Okay, don't let Kizami catch. Okay. Read all 5. After that, confront. In the reference room on the 3rd floor? Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go back to the other room because that's the only place that has those switching squares, and we'll swap. That might have explained it. I didn't realize she was gonna be up there, but, you know. Since when does this game make things obvious? But yeah, I
don't know where we are, honestly. Like, this is really difficult to find. I've been trying to search for.
Okay, I found something that labeled out the steps clearly, so hopefully this will help me. I just have to find a swap circle. But yeah, it's just look, my life is not hard. I would never use that word to describe my life. I have it easy compared to a lot of people, but it is frustrating. Okay, so the reference room on the 3rd floor. Which floor are we on right now? Because this is not the 3rd floor. I believe the reference room is over this direction, if my memory serves.
Yeah, I have something. So, don't let Kizami catch Yuka. Okay, make sure you select to have Yoshiki go back to the school with Ayumi. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're looking at this.
Make sure you read all of Nao's notes and visit the reference room.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Satoshi, Naomi, and Yuka.
Yeah, we're good. That's where we are. That's where we are right now.
Make sure you get the black
from
the infirmary area before you go to the underground shelter.
Lise, we're gonna stop there for now because that's the step we're on. I'm going up to the reference room. I think we're looking at the exact same walkthrough now. By the way, based on the steps you just listed off.
Maybe on game packs or something.
What is the goal of the moment on this game? Hey, Kenshiro. I'm just gonna call you Kenshiro.
Just call him Kenshi, it's fine.
That's Kenshi. Okay, Kenshi, welcome. Right now we're just trying to get to the true end of the game. This is our last. Play of this game, and we're just trying to get out of this school.
Okay, just let me explain.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Globalement, on est un peu dans la merde parce que on a repris plusieurs parties différentes pour avancer. Ah, bah il y a le jumeau. Mais en gros, on essaye de trouver ce qu'il faut faire pour obtenir la vraie fin et on est un peu en train de galérer, globalement. I'm done.
And that's the point of the game. Hey, Wirebrain, welcome in. Hey, how's everybody doing? I just realized I didn't switch over to my activity feed either, and I should do that just in case I get raided or something so I can actually know. Okay, so we made it up here. This door opened. I didn't know it would open. So let's go in. This is stuff we've actually not seen before, so I'll go ahead and leave this so people can read.
Yep.
If the game will let me push buttons. There we go. Techno music to run away from a school full of spirits with the will to kill you. Yeah, it's a pretty... this game's pretty eclectic. Yeah.
My god, I still don't like the art of this game. They all look like kids.
They do, don't they? Have I ever shown you what they look like in the original?
At least Books of Shadows is like making them looking like more of grown-ups.
So they look a lot more generic in the original, but I actually like the art for the characters in the original version. Let me pull that up real quick.
If you want. I'm not too fond of it, honestly. I really like the remake version and Books of Shadows.
Yeah. Oh, you know what the originals look like. Okay.
I mean, I do know it looks like it's more for the chat.
Well, if I do that, I'll have to pull it up, on the screen, and I'll take some time. So I think we'll just keep going. But no, I know they look more generic, but I like their '90s versions a little better than the way they look in this game. They look more like people in the original, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Whereas here they kind of look like a walking collection of anime stereotypes. Okay. I'm trying to make it so that chat can read what's being said, but at this point I think we're both tired enough of this game that we don't really want to do more reading.
True. Also, do you have a backup plan if we manage to finish that earlier?
No. That's a problem.
Oh man, you had a week to do that. Come on. Unless you want to get all the bad endings. But we could do that as well. But you must just have to run around even more. Huh.
Like all the bad guys who will explain his whole plan in a super comfortable armchair. Huh. Ah. And now she's gonna be weird and creepy.
I mean, that was a crazy beach.
Yes.
Oh, that face though.
Yeah. The plot thickens. Proper observance and reversal procedures for the Shinozaki curse. So, here we go, something interesting. Sachiko and the Ever After, procedure for proper observance. The spell triggers the phrase, Sachiko, we beg of you. It must be chanted once for each participant, then one additional time for Sachiko. Following this, the proxy doll is to be torn apart. Should the proxy doll recovered from the ruins of the old Shinozaki estate be unavailable, a printed facsimile will suffice for the purposes of this ritual. Running to the killer. That's good. Alright. If everything's performed as indicated, the spirit will pass by harmlessly and nothing of note should occur. If any part of this ritual is performed incorrectly, however, then Sachiko herself will descend upon any viable spirit medium in the vicinity, and all present will be afflicted with a curse and spirited away to the sacred ground. Procedure for rehearsal. If you've injured Sachiko, you may atone. Okay, so we have seen this. So yeah, reverse things. Ah!
Huh. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I knew she wanted people to be there, but I forgot about it. Go fish?
That's an American term. You ever hear of the game Go Fish?
Nope,
It's a card game, and basically you try to guess if the other person has a card that matches yours, and whoever runs out of cards first wins, basically.
Oh,
And
I see.
if you ask them, do you have any like trout, I guess, and they don't have trout, they'll tell you to go fish, and that means you draw another card.
Oh, we have a game like that, but it's not Go Fish. It's something else. I
So-
forgot the name. Though.
So basically, she's telling them they're wrong. Guess again.
Hmm.
Oh wow, that word does not fly now.
No, that's Twitter for you.
She's crazy bitch.
Yeah, I mean, Ayumi and her do make a good couple. Couple of freaks.
Understatement of the century. I could literally apply that to everyone in one of the bad endings of these games. Ugh. Succumb to the darkening. Oh no.
Oh yeah, because they got a picture, I believe, of the corpse of Kibiki or something.
Something
I
like
think.
that.
Wasn't it a picture of something else?
I think she might have gotten a picture or she wrote it down somewhere, but yeah, she killed Kibiki.
Hmm.
And now crazy bitch go boom? I forgot I turned off the voice acting.
Oh yeah, because it was annoying.
Yeah.
Excuse me, the way she just. Meow. Also, for a spirit, she's the only one who doesn't look like a spirit for a while.
Right. Well,
Oh, she did go boom.
nice fourth wall break there, man. You are the only one I like.
He didn't say it was an horror game, so half of the fourth wall.
It doesn't matter. Yoshiki is still the only one I like here.
Same. I mean, Miss Yui was fine too, but she got like 3 moments of free screen time and she died.
Yeah. Acquired baby
Seiko
statue.
died, Mayu died.
I'm sitting here thinking about like Dragon Ball Z Abridged where one of the characters revives Gohan and Gohan's all like, "Why did you save me?" And the guy just point blank tells him, "You are the only one of them I respect." And that's how I feel about Yoshiki right now. Why am I trying so hard to save this one character? You are the only one of them I love. Okay, so now that we've done that, what is next? I don't want to open a new page. No, I have the page open. I want phone. Don't betray me like this. Okay. So, chapter 5. Confront that. Okay, so we rendezvous with them on the 3rd floor. Oh, so I gotta bring their group over here. Okay. Except they're here. DBZ Bridge doesn't forget about Goten. They make jokes about him, dude. You realize they stopped covering it at the Cell Saga, and Goten doesn't become a thing till the, Goten doesn't become a thing until the Buu Saga. And they weren't going to cover the Buu Saga. They've already said so. So they didn't forget about him. They made a joke about it, too, when, Goku gets hit in the balls in, the Super Android 13 movie. And it literally flashes forward to the future, so shows Gohan training with Goten, and then Goten just fades out of existence because his dad got hit in the nuts. It's a thing, man. Why did you forget about Goten? Hmm? Anyway. Alright, so... Well, watch the whole series before you say stuff like that, then!
Oh my god.
You ask why a series forgot about a character, and then you say you only watched some of the series. Oh my gosh, dude. You're gonna give me an aneurysm or something. Okay. So the question is, where are we going there?
As I said about Miss Yui, so it's magic
Yes.
circle time. What's this place?
I wish everyone would stop dying so easily watching slasher movies. Hey, you're watching a slasher movie. You know what you signed up for. I'm sure they'll find Miss Yui alive and well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh look, she gave her ID without being a crazy bitch.
I love when in the other ending she just burned the thing in front of her.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm sorry, the other ending. We need a bad ending, so how about Ayumi just acts like a crazy bitch out of nowhere? Sure. Yeah, we've seen this. I mean, appeasing the malicious spirits that dwell here to unlock the gate that cuts through the... Okay. Does that mean... I'm sorry, the way he looks there, it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
The resting bitch face.
Yeah. Okay, so they have to appease the spirits.
Oh, the music.
If I had access to my...
For the last chapter, they really went, huh, techno.
If I had access to my dancing pictures on my stream right now, I would have turned them on. Problem is that the window I'm using...
A dancing frog.
I don't have
by rainbows.
I don't have the dancing frog, but I do have dancing emo Peter Parker from the third Spider-Man movie.
Oh my god. that does work too.
Yeah, I guess I don't. It's not on this screen. I have to do a lot of fidgeting around to make it work. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Marble. Okay, we can access the infirmary, and I know where that is. What the hell is that sound? Somebody's using the blender out in the kitchen. That's what that is. It's another issue with living here. Lots of people. Lots of noise. Okay, so to get back there, I should go this way. And not walk face first into the heater.
Just give that little hug.
Yay! Bugs!
Oh!
Yeah, remember this part?
I forgot about that.
Alright.
Yeah, I remember this part.
Yes. This part that I am almost certain was inspired by Phenomena. Okay.
I love bugs. The sprites are so cute, I can't take that seriously.
Okay, so what's the right way to get out
Remember
of here?
the path?
I don't, but I'll figure it out. Because it literally makes you loop around.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we pop up over here.
You did remember the path, so it's good.
It's mostly by instinct that I remembered that. Oons, oons, oons. Yeah, oons, 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 oons. Literally the music in this. I don't care about it. There we
Seriously,
go.
falling into a pool of bugs sounds awful. Like, a pool in general is awful, but a pool of bugs, oh.
Yeah, for those who aren't aware, Elise does not like the water.
Yeah, no.
You will literally never find her near a beach.
Almost never. I mean, don't get me wrong. I I take showers.
I mean, you might go out
I
on.
just don't know how to swim. That's the thing. Because you made it sound like I hate water, like a woman from the Middle Age who never wash herself.
Okay, no, you like showers, but like, it's because you don't like bodies of water, essentially, things that you could possibly drown in. I love this line of dialogue about this room. By the way, there's absolutely no reason to return to that room, ever.
Yeah, no.
Or a vampire.
I mean, we had this discussion before. You know, you remember.
I just remember the one time I asked, "Are you going to bite me?" And you just sat back like this anime girl wiggling her eyes. And it was just like, okay. I gotta be careful. Yes, baby statue. Perfect. This is new. So what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
it smells
I was about to say this is new.
It smells terrible, right? Oh no.
Oh, the black mass. Oh, the thing that attacked her in the first chapter?
Yep. Ah, okay, so he's gonna go on and try to figure out what's going on here. Bed lolly, clean up on aisle 9! Please. Had a child's face and hands. Sachiko, cleaning up in the reference room. Please wait here for me until I'm done. I knew it! Yeah, so mom. Okay, there we go. The door's open. Come on in. Yep. I feel like my thoughts about where the story was going is, yeah. I had the feeling the story was going to go a certain direction. I wasn't sure if it would involve a family member or Sachiko herself, but I had a feeling something terrible happened. Okay. So, summer vacation.
Get killed.
Okay, so investigate everything. It's so clean it practically shimmers. Cotton swab, bandages, rubbing alcohol, various first aid things. Anatomical. A curse upon you. No mercy.
No mercy.
I'm going to kill you. Hey, that brings back memories.
Nice. There you are, Sachiko. Hey, you said nothing. You did nothing. There you are, me.
it said
we never touched you.
it said I'm going to kill you. That's why I said, oh, that brings back memories.
Oh, I just. Oh my god. It took me a while to figure out what you just said.
Still one of our best clips.
Your best clip.
I can't interact with the book.
Huh.
That's weird. Okay, so hold on. It appears to be brand new. So everything in here seems untouched. So...
You just go out now?
Oh, there we go. Something happened.
Ah.
Okay. I think I know where the story's going now.
Just face plant into the ground.
Diary. Oh boy. The book seems quite...
I love the guy just casually picks up the book while this fucking ghost is behind him.
The book seems quite old, with yellowed pages and frayed edges, but the carefully inked letters are still completely legible. Okay. Y'all ready for things to get terrible? Because I think I know where this is going, and, it's icky. Alright, so, I seem to be dead.
Dude did nothing.
At least she's not talking to us.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny.
This game generates its own Twitch comments. It's way ahead of its own time. Yeah. Alright.
I mean, the game was pretty popular for a reason back at its time.
Yeah, no, it got people to watch. Okay, so... I didn't see the children praying about her.
Yeah, you ran too fast.
Okay. Okay, so... Time to read the, Yeah, Yoshie Shinozaki. Alright, time for shit to get fucked, right? 1953. I spoke at great length with the children again today. They're so full of life, and growing up so fast. The younger students are quiet and respectful, too. It's clear the parents love and care for them very much, and have taught them very well. But I won't be left behind. I intend to raise Sachiko with just as much love and devotion as any of them. Today is her 7th birthday. We're meeting after school and going out for dinner. I hope she likes the stuffed cat I got her. Had to sort out some documents in the reference room while meeting up with Sachi. While I was working, the principal dropped by. After he and I talked for a bit, he suddenly came up from behind me. He grabbed me and forced me down, and then began unbuttoning my blouse. Just gonna casually put this in my diary. He'd always been so kind, lending a sympathetic ear to my problems, but today, he didn't even seem like the same man. His eyes were cold and empty. I was in such shock, I'm not even sure what happened to me after that. I slipped away somehow, but he was right behind me. I only made it as far as the landing on the stairs. Just as I turned the corner, I felt him push me. The form came at me fast, and suddenly, I found myself unable to move. I was slumped across the ground unceremoniously, and I was dead. Yes, the cat is for cuddles, not for eating. That is correct, Wirebrain. Buckets of blood spilled out from my head. I'm sure it was hell to clean up later. I also lost control of my bowels. Thanks, Japan!
Thanks, Japan.
I know that happens for real when people die, but still. I was slipping away, but I was pulled back by the sound of a very dear voice. Sachiko saw everything. I guess she'd come to find me. The principal closed in on her. What was he planning to do? I yelled with every ounce of my strength for him to stop, but I was dead. I had no strength. Yep. Sachiko tried to run, but she had the stride of a 7-year-old. He caught her easily, and then before my very eyes, he strangled the life out of her. So, attempted rape and murder of a mother and her child. This is why I'm not sorry for the principal who's eternally jumping off the roof of the building. Fuck that guy. He rebuttoned my shirt, and then took Sachiko to the basement and buried her. He'll probably say my death was an accident and report her as missing. I'm not a bad person. I don't deserve this. There is no redemption for what he's done. Okay. It's just as I suspected. According to the official report, I slipped and fell, and nothing's been said to anybody about Sachiko yet. The other teachers and students are mourning me. They're all so kind. I'm in mourning, too. There's a stranger sitting in my chair. The new nurse, no doubt. But no one's come to see her. She mustn't be very popular. I hate her. Little by little, I'm losing my mind. Bit by bit, I'm fading away. A dark will, not my own, has begun infiltrating my being. So she was Sachiko's mom? Yes! That's what it said, right? Yeah, 19... Full 20 years earlier. We kept reading. Notice Amazon now has a plethora of no-frills capture cards for around 30. Only thing I see is the RCA HDMI converter box. Yeah, I should get one of those for sure. Alright. So let's see where this goes. Sachi is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. She'd even kill lots of people to keep me company. She sends so many children. I love them all. I have to make her stop. I've made a mistake.
Oh, this is so cute, or maybe not.
Oh, my daughter's...
Abort mission?
Too many children. Too many children. His family is just as guilty as he is. I'm going to curse the entire line forever. I'll burn some sense right into their brains. How did this happen? Sachiko, who died along me 20 years ago, has a flesh and blood body once more. She kills children and sends their souls to me, but I don't want that. Sachiko killed 6 more. And when they die, it's like every trace of their existence is removed from history. It's spiriting away in the truest sense of the term. But she's not capable of abducting and killing children on her own. She makes that man do the kidnapping for her. Where the fuck is this story going?
Like for such a long time, they still had some interaction together, but at some point they just lost it because it became crazy.
Well, yeah, oh noes!
That was alright.
Anyway. Yeah, anyway. Yep.
It's pretty fucked up, but once you get to know that, it makes kind of sense.
It makes some sense, yeah. I just wish I was more invested in the characters so I cared, you know? Okay. Stuffed doll. Yes, let's take this cat doll. That'll be fine. I'm actually not looking at the walkthrough anymore. I am purposely, like, going to where I was told to go next. I don't like using walkthroughs if I don't have to, but I was legitimately lost there for a bit.
Sometimes you need some. I'm the type who usually look for walkthroughs whenever I'm having some big troubles, or for builds whenever I'm playing some specific game. It's fine to do.
I
It
freaking...
can be funny too in its own way. Alright, that.
Fuck this
Don't
guy.
love that.
Okay.
So we already know what's happening there.
They want me to do a thing here. So let's see. Wait, what's that? Yeah, it's the key. I just gotta make sure I can grab it without getting squished.
Yeah.
It's a timing game. I know how to do that. Chat can barely see anything. You love the PSP version, but when you kept seeing the principal jump off the building over again, you went, this has to be a comedy. Yeah, I agree. There we go. Now step out of there, you dumbass. Principal's key. Well, sorry chat can't see much right now. My computer does not like the rain effects in this game. It's raining men. Hallelujah. Alright. Now, to save the game. And continue on. But yeah, I don't like using walkthroughs unless it's completely necessary.
Yeah, I think we made the jokes the last time.
I think we did. I mean, look, this game has stopped being scary and it's just kind of silly and fucked up.
Yeah.
Good lord, another candle. Gotta bounce. Hey, have fun, sewer boss. Hopefully your D&D session is fun.
Have fun.
Alright, so... Yep. Get fucked. Get fucked. Now that we know the whole story, hearing him say this thing literally is just... Get fucked.
Yeah.
Good creepy time. If I had the PSP version, I would. Heck, here's the thing. If I was playing this alone without streaming it by myself, I'd probably find it a lot more engaging, but at this point I've done enough weird things that it's just like, I'm not into it. And seriously, the bathroom subplot that went through the entire game was not necessary in the slightest. Don't do that. Desk door is locked. Open key. Okay, soft messenger. What the hell? Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll be back. I just got a message. I don't know. I'll be back, chat. What the fuck? Blood. Hope it isn't Chris's blood. Yeah, I'm back. Somebody had a question that... Okay, there we go. We're back. I just gotta actually start the game back up. There we go. Yep, it's a tongue. Hope it's not Chris's tongue.
Good.
Resident Evil 1 voice acting will never not be hysterical. Uh-huh. Forever. It's Gene Simmons! Run!
Snip, snip. It's time for a haircut.
Fuck this guy. He ruined his life. He ruined his son's life. He ruined Sachiko's life. His mother's life. He literally ruined everything. Fuck this guy. And he'll never take personal responsibility for it.
Because that's what an asshole do.
Yeah. Jumping off the roof of a building for all eternity seems like too kind of fate for this guy. Yeah. Yes, barbaric.
Okay. Oh no, I keep yawning again.
Yep. Yes, flip the switch. Who the hell would think to look inside the heater or flip a switch for this next part? Seriously. So let's go to the bomb shelter. Where the best music in the game is, honestly. I actually really like the music for this final area. It's, well, not this music, the other music. Okay, so we gotta make these two find it.
I can't. What? This music cracks me up every time.
I don't know where I need to go, though, so... Oh, what? How's he here now? Scrapbook of the murder cases. Okay, Luce's beloved nurse. Eastern medicine, unlike its more Western. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, basically they are telling you how nice she was of a person when before she was dead.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so none of this does anything. Okay. I was about to say, not even some flavor text, but there's some flavor text. Okay. Continuing on. There's gotta be a way out of here. Hold on. Well, how am I supposed to get them in here? I literally can't swap back the other two, so I'm gonna have to play until I can swap back the other two. Now there's Sachiko. We have to hide. Okay. What's going on here?
Oh. What?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Sachiko before she died, I believe. Something like that. Maybe some kind of memory, I believe.
We're about to see the scene that happened.
Yeah, I think. Except it's in this weird dimension.
Yeah.
This old fucks.
Yeah. I do kind of want to replay the original to see how much of this is actually from that.
Well, you could do that on your own, I guess.
Possibly. Probably not right away, though. I'm just curious how much they changed. Because I played through the original a long time ago. My memory's fuzzy of it.
Yeah. Dang, that's a long chase.
Yeah, something tells me that chase shouldn't have actually taken that long.
Yeah, as I said, she wasn't like very fast and he got her quick, so this is not the quick I was expecting, considering even how fast you can run.
Yeah.
Hey. Do you think he was the guy in the bathroom?
Yeah, the damn door! I miss.
Shut the damn door!
I miss Toilet Ghost.
I miss this ghost.
Alrighty then. Yeah, Jinkies indeed.
Oh, reminder for anyone who wanted to read the dialogues, you might have to stop and pause whenever you want to read something.
I am so sick of this game at this point. I'm sorry.
He's fast. He's fast as fuck, boy.
I do read very fast.
I mean, I do read fast, but dang.
We've read this, right? Yeah, part 4.
Think.
I've read this. Oh, and I can't skip it, so we shouldn't be alone. Yeah. Yeah, I've read all this. Stop! I literally can't skip it. That's bothering me. Yeah, okay, cool. What's this? Oh! Snurfy. I was about to say, that wasn't there before, was it? Yeah, we'll keep going. How did you see the incinerator, though? It took like a sharp turn there. Is there anything in this room? No flavor text there. Good lord, why would you put something so obvious in places and not give it some sort of text? Oh, hey. Let's stand in the middle of this big magic circle. Oh, for fuck's sake. I am not... nope, I'm not dealing with this. What do I want to do? Hold on.
Okay, it's... Wait. It's Yoshiki saying that or her?
Yoshiki wants...
No, tell him to go ahead, I believe. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, the walkthrough armoring doesn't even mention this part. So hold on. What did I do wrong? So we did that.
No, maybe the first one. Alright, let's go. I think.
I'm just checking something.
Or else they will be... Oh, maybe you have to go. Or else they both fall into that or something. Because Miss Yui can only save one.
I do not know. That's what I was checking. Okay.
Did you save before? Just in case?
We saved not that long ago, so we'll be fine.
Oh, it's fine. Honestly, you can do one if it's not the right one.
Actually, how about... We just said... Okay, sure. Fine. Don't take too long. Ah, the game's forcing us down this path.
Oh, okay, so whatever you said, it was that. Okay.
Seems like it.
Oh, by the way, give me a few minutes, I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. Oh no! We have to cut off this loose end, right? Ah, gravity. I get it. Alright, I'll stop here since this is something me and Lisa haven't seen yet, but we saw that death scene before. Hey, chat, how's everybody going? How's your Sunday been? I'm glad to be back playing things with Lisa, but same time, I can't wait for this particular game to be over because this particular game drives me up the fucking wall at this point. It's funny, it didn't start this way. Originally, I was very much enjoying the first 2 chapters. It's when you hit chapter 3 and you have Satoshi and his sister is when I feel like the story started getting really dumb really fast. Anytime we'd swap off of Satoshi and Yuka, I'd be a little more invested, but the game just insisted on continually going back to that point over and over again. And at some point I got tired of it, and then when we were playing through chapter 5, I got one of the bad ends at the first start. And characters started acting really out of character, and it rubbed me the wrong way. So my overall opinions on Corpse Party are mixed. I think it has a lot of great ideas and a lot of good concepts, but on the other hand, the writing could definitely have been tightened up a lot more, I think. That's kind of my opinion. I don't know when we'll do any of the sequels. We want to do the sequels, it's just a matter of getting to a point where we're going to do them again. Obviously we want to let Corpse Party rest for a bit, because this is all we've been doing for a good while. And besides that, we're going to be doing Final Fantasy VII next, and that should keep us busy for a while. I also have that Onimusha stuff I've been doing during Wednesdays. So, you know, lots of cool stuff. And I guess while we're waiting for Lisa to come back, I might be able to look up that picture of the original cast for reference material. Water. Water is good. Okay, so let's see if I can find this. Corpse Party PC 98 art. I really wanted to see if I could find like some sort of promotional video for the original, but that doesn't seem to exist, unfortunately. Here we go. Let me just save this image.
Apologies, I had to close my windows.
Okay. I was pulling up the image of the original cast for people to look at. Because the scene where Miss Yui came out and then fell into the hole happened, which you've seen before, and now we're on this part, which you have not seen. So we'll continue just as soon as I pull up this thing I want. I think I saved it in here. Studio. And where is it? Here we go. Open that up. Here we go, chat. Obviously, Lise can't see it because I'm opening it up on my screen, but that's the original cast and their designs. Starting from the left, that's Naomi, Satoshi, Yuka, Yoshiki, and Ayumi. As you can see, they all have much less anime designs, is the best way I could put it. They all look like people to me. I don't know. This is going to sound weird because I know some people might think the newer cast with their redesigns has more personality. I actually think this works better. Because, okay, yeah, the girls are all sharing, like, they're all sharing the same colors, right? But that's like real people. I still think each character you can look at and get an immediate sense of their personality. Like, it's obvious that Yoshiki's the delinquent of the group. Yuka's got the bright, cheerful face. Naomi's kind of got a more bossy look to her, which she does display more in the original than she does here. And Ayumi's got a more scared face. And Satoshi's the plank of wood he is.
Still boring as hell.
Always has been. Always has been. Also, something I'm going to share with you. Hold on, I wanted to look at this. People, I'm also seeing a bunch of fan art people that did the original cast, and it's just like, yeah, no, I like the original cast better. That's just a personal preference, though. Back to this. Alright. Everything seems to be low back up. Okay, so what's going on here? It's the principal again. He's hiding the body in the best place he could. Why is there just an incinerator in this hallway?
I was about to say the same thing, like, why in the hallway? Usually those kind of things are outside.
They're usually in the, They're usually, like, inside the, basement, which I think is where it was in the original.
Oh, I think in the anime, he didn't put her in an incinerator. I think he, like, dug a hole or something and just put her inside that. I forgot the name in English. The word I mean. He buried her.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's that.
Without hesitation. Oh, gonna lead us any. I'm still going in there. Just let me die. Let me die.
Oh my god, she falls.
Plot. Plot says we're going through here, bitch. Move. Squiggle. That's a verb they decided to use.
This tight squeeze, but maybe he's happy to be alone in such a tight space with Ayumi. Oh, I thought it was going to be Japanese until the end and he just grabbed her boobs by accident just like Satoshi did with Ayumi. Not Ayumi, but Naomi.
No, all the fan service is reserved for Satoshi. All of it. Because if there's one thing that makes anime girls go crazy, it's a Kirito, apparently.
Sad.
Keep going. Well, there's really no way of knowing what direction we are going.
Did we die?
I don't know. Has anybody watched the original Willy Wonka recently?
No.
Didn't I tell you to turn back? Giggle. Ah.
Cliffhanger.
Hold on, I'm reading something. Okay. Underground tunnel system, yeah. Okay, so... So, basically, don't take Yuka to the bathroom. Actual instructions in the walkthrough. There'll be time enough to pee at home. Although we might already be getting a bad ending just because I think they
because of Ayumi and Yoshiki. That would be sad, but at least you would get like one more bad ending.
Yeah, but at that point we're so close to the end I might as well go back and do it the right way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it mentioned somewhere what you should do whenever you are in the thing?
It's weird. After you switch back to these guys, the walkthrough I'm looking at does not mention Ayumi and Yoshiki at all. The school is built on an old Indian cemetery. It's normal that you find strange things underneath. I didn't know Japan had Indians.
Oh yeah, I don't recall how many like movies and stuff like that had some like Indian stuff.
It's in particular Poltergeist is the one that made that popular. Okay, so here's where I gotta pay attention to the direction this goes. Right.
I think it
right.
Was, I think it was right, left, from what I remember.
Right, left, right.
Right.
Right, left, right. Okay, so let's see if I did that right.
You sound like a fraud.
Right, left. Okay. And then because he did this too, I will follow his movement. There we go. Awesome. Not the most practical for storing corpses. No, not really.
Oh yeah, this fuckboy. Forgot about him.
Yeah, what the fuck does he do?
I can't believe this guy managed to survive this long.
Yeah.
While being crazy. And just run into him like that.
Right.
I mean, Kibiki was supposed to have died a long time ago, right? So I don't know, this guy just survived.
It's a school. I don't think I have freezers here. They're not supposed to be storing meat. Weird things seems to be norm in these tunnels. Dude, weird things are the norm in this entire fucking school. Ah, you plank of wood. You generic-ass anime fuckboy. I hate this guy so much. You know, we haven't found a canteen or cafeteria or anything in this entire school, so apparently they just didn't have lunches here.
Yeah, they probably bring their own bento or something.
Probably.
But oh boy, the amount of bathrooms they got.
Yeah, right.
And yet, Yuka took an entire chapter to find a place to pee.
She took 2!
Alright.
That
freaking kid.
I was telling people while you were away, my overall opinions of this game are purely mixed. It's like, it has good parts, but it also has parts I hate. Technology based on esoteric lever and wooden plank, Tesla better walk out. It's the oldest of technologies. The most respected. Okay, and I will make sure to save here.
Especially when piano wires are, like, involved.
Alright, this is just another...
I just can't get over Yoshiki just going, why did she die that way? Why wasn't it me?
So, the directions as I'm putting them in my head are far left, left, center, right, far right. So, far right, center, far right, then back down to the center, to the left. Okay, let's see if I remember that right. Nice of that spirit to give us the right direction, right? Nope, did that wrong. It was the center. Luckily, no penalty. I don't even think that does anything to our health points. Yeah, no. The health points are like almost entirely fucking useless. They got like used what? Once ever? So I gotta remember to go through the center this time, but other than that, I think I got this. Yeah, that pattern makes sense. I don't even need to, like, say that in my head. I can do this. This music here is really good, though. This is sort of music I should have had for the whole game, not the techno. Oh, this whole cutscene where, yeah, we're gonna have things happen. Big enough to hit a human being. Okay.
Like the buckets at the bottom, I think.
Nope, okay, there we go.
Alright. You come in.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen all this before as well. It really only works the first time through. Alright, so
I
now...
think in the remake version you can see Seiko's face.
Yes.
When she gets dumped on the ground next to Naomi.
Okay. Gonna save here real quick. And then we're gonna walk this way and follow the trail of blood. Because basically, aside from apparently getting caught by Sachiko, which I don't know. But, aside from that... Yeah. Oh. So, Ayumi's back. Wait a second. Huh. Oh, okay, he's still here. Pulling himself through with the anime willpower. Okay, so we're fine. We're still en route for the good ending. Fine.
Yeah.
The good ending in air quotes, because I know what's going to happen. There's still time for one more tragedy, right?
Never too late to get a wrong ending.
Yep. Well, no, I know what the true ending is. That's why I mean there's more than enough time to get the wrong ending, right? So... Yeah, did I do that right? I actually don't remember. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I think I might have just fucked something up. There's a person. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did fuck something up. Yeah.
Oh.
I think I fucked something up here. Uh-oh.
Probably, considering the way he's talking.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's a good thing there was a save room just over there.
Did she went back to reach for Seiko?
Yeah,
Alone?
that's what she was doing. She was trying to find Seiko the entire time, right?
Yeah.
I guess if we go that way, she's just a zombie for no reason.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, if she got caught up by the darkening, it kind of makes sense.
I
Because
guess.
she got crazy, just like Satoshi became crazy when Yuka died in like the third or fourth chapter. If you let her get
Yeah.
Out by Kizuna.
Every time I want to load a chapter, it will immediately freeze up like it's going to crash. Alright, so we just follow this, we skip that. Instead of going back like a dumbass like I did.
Mhm.
You know what annoys me about that? Is like she comes from that direction in the other ending, so I was like, okay, so we should go back here and find her. And the game's like, nope, wrong. How was I supposed to know that was wrong? Trial and error. Alright, so all of this. And then we go up. We don't try to go find our friend that's missing. We just go up. I'm curious.
She's dead. Naomi, come on.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh. That did surprise me. Oh, it's Yuki.
Yeah, okay, so what's gonna happen here? I think there's a reason why the later films chose... Not films, why the later,
Game?
Yeah, the later games chose to focus on Naomi, and that's because she's a more interesting protagonist than, Kirito over here.
Hmm.
I don't think it will, but I will be curious to see if they, I will be curious to see if they do the RPG battle. Bomb shelter depths. Okay, we only got one guy now. That's weird. Okay. See what happens. Murder scene. Descriptive.
Oh boy.
Yoshikazu Yanagihori? Yep.
Isn't that like the son of the principal? Yep. I think. He's finally dead. Good. You won't run after anyone now. Or strike Yoshiki behind his head.
Yeah, let's see what happens now. But yeah, the original game I always thought was funny because it ends with an actual like RPG battle. Okay. Now come on, you can't just stop at 2 of those. You gotta do 3 in a row.
It reminds me of a game I saw recently. Like, not recently, but... Oh, forgot about that.
Yep.
But it's a game called Bad End Theater, and a lot of YouTubers played it. And basically, it's a game that plays kind of like those stories where you pick up a few actions, and the story plays differently depending on the action you choose beforehand.
All right.
And the ending was like a fun RPG as well.
Interesting. Okay. So let's see how this ends. Leave. So I'm curious what's gonna happen here. Gucci. Okay. Oh, is this going to show what happened to, I'm curious. Huh. Aha! Yep, we're going to get some closure on this.
Yes. Oh shit!
Yep. Did I fuck up something?
I was about to say.
Yep.
Was a plushy dog, I bet.
I've been waiting to see what happens here. The place is trying to fuck with her again.
Hmm. Oh, this is why he fled from Naomi when he saw her face.
Yep.
He thought she murdered Seiko on her own, like,
Yep.
on her own will.
Interesting.
Oh, you guys
No,
don't
we're
date
not
anymore?
offering her tongue. Not her notebook. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Oh.
Maybe you should have offered the
Do I have
tongue
to
at
offer
the cat.
multiple things together? Hold on.
Maybe it was the tongue.
Ah,
and the
yep,
cat.
I fucked up. I had to give her the tongue. Well.
Give her the
whoops.
tongue. Give her the tongue and the cat. I think.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I didn't know you could give everything.
No, we have to give her the tongue and the cat. I thought it was only one thing. Uh-oh.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Thankfully, you saved before that.
Yep, and Ayumi's the only one who's still, capable of doing things, I guess. Alright, is that just gonna be where it ends now?
Yoshiki didn't have anything against him, though. I wonder what happened to him.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting some wrong ends, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Also means we're gonna fill out the time again. See, this is good. Because if we finished before things were over, that would have been a problem. So, continue.
Yeah, we're still far away from all the bad endings.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad endings to get. And it requires basically fucking up at every single point.
Hmm.
Alright, so let's try this again.
I mean, considering not everyone have a walkthrough, you should fuck up a lot.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Okay, putting that fast forward was even funnier. Alright. Thwack, thwack,
Oh my
thwack.
God. Back.
Okay, yes.
Come on.
No.
No. So cute, like
Yes.
Back at the yes. No.
There we go. Okay, who? So here we go. And the evil Sachiko's not happy we are dispelling her.
Hmm.
Alright. This is the part where I have to pay attention. Because there are 6 of us.
Plus 1 for Sachiko, I believe.
Hold on. Nope, it's 6. Because there's only
Yes.
5 of us. So yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, it's 6, so it's 1 for Sachiko. I remember that right.
Yep. Okay, so 1, 2, 3,
3.
4, 5,
6.
6. Don't
Nonsense.
chant. Hopefully we counted
Think it
that
worked.
right. If we skipped a number, it's gonna be like, well,
Well, we're still here.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, we're not done yet, though.
Yeah, maybe we actually
We
fucked up.
No, we have about 100 seconds to get out of here.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Let's just get the fill. Yeah. Get outside the building. Yep. Yep. The school has already begun creating a new Sachiko. Because we have to have sequels.
Yes.
Alright, so. Yes, the walkway, that is correct. We basically have to get out of here before the bell tolls like 7 times. Yes, I'm aware. There's about 20 seconds between each toll.
Oh fuck.
They want me to go back there in reverse order. Let me guess, is it gonna pop me up behind that? Ooh, what's this? Okay. Yes, the bell tolls again. That's not the right way.
You really have to remember everything. It's crazy.
Yep. I mean, I appreciate that. It's a trickier puzzle than most of the puzzles in this game, I would say.
Mm.
Thankfully for this, I do remember. Okay, that's 4. Oh, what?
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, second wing. Fifth.
Is the other and the entrance way this far?
Yep, here we go. Have fun not being able to see anything, chat. Alright, so. Let's climb over this fence and we're home free. Alright. Whew. Well, there we go, we made it to the end. And so,
Yay.
the 5 of us who survived the ordeal were able to return to the real world. For a while, we were just so happy to be home, and to be alive. We were overjoyed. But it didn't take long for the grim reality setting. Oh, it's just auto-scrolling. Okay. Or not. Oh, no, yeah, it is. Okay. And the realization your friends are all dead. Yep. Okay. I didn't think I'd be able to sleep that night after all the things I'd seen. But I wound up sleeping like a rock. Well, yeah, because you're fucking exhausted after that.
Yeah.
The next morning was with heavy hearts. That we all trudged to school devoid of Miss Yui and the others. Yet fate still had one more sick twist in store for us. Ah, they all forgot. Yep.
Yeah, because they disappear from this reality.
Yep. It was like the 4 people who died in the school had never existed to begin with. That's a good final twist, though, for a horror story. Yep. Heavenly Host Elementary stands firm with a newly appointed Sachiko at its core. There are those precious few who survived, those who lost their lives, and those who were overcome by the dark curses therein. And among them all are the spirits of those who were wronged, bearing an unimaginable pain, and endlessly searching for respite despite their sadness. For a place to call home. Chapter 5. End. And Corpse Party is finished. There we go.
Claps to the ending, finally. Oh, never mind, not the ending quite yet.
Sorry to call you in here like this. Yeah, so. Something I want you to see. Sequel hook, right? Here. See that text message between Hara I showed you?
Oh, I know what she's gonna tell him.
Huh. So we're gonna explain what happened here.
She did manage to fight it alone.
Yep.
Read the damn message.
Well, it doesn't have any text, but it keeps saying no hard feelings, so she better pay attention. Yep.
Oh my god.
This ghost is like, listen to me!
Damn, she reminds me of someone.
I wonder. Yep, that's not ringing any bells. There we go. True end.
Yay.
There's the GG's. Well, again.
Never mind again.
No, this is the credits. I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
Because I know this song. The fear continues in Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. Yeah, sequel. Sequel hook. Buy our next game, please. Well, like I said before, my thoughts on this game overall are mixed. It has lots of cool parts and some really fun characters, but the writing is very shaky. You know? I'm curious if the sequels will improve on it. I know Book of Shadows is actually beloved by a lot of people. First chat from Dark Ganon. Welcome in. The best ending is the anime. Yeah, especially if you're like me and you've grown to hate almost all of these characters. Oh, Lord. Again, Yoshiki. Again, literally, you are the only person I care about in this entire school. But there we go. Well, that was fun.
Naomi's fine. Naomi's fine.
She's fine. There's a reason the sequels decided to focus on her more as like the primary character. Because again, Satoshi is a blank place. He's a blank piece of woods. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I hate him.
He's a pink.
But yeah, I can still see why this was popular back when it came out. There wasn't quite anything quite like this. Excuse me. And we're just gonna sit here in silence, I guess.
Minute of silence for the deceased.
Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Oh no, Bo, you are late.
Yeah, sorry, Hobo. We actually weren't sure if we were going to finish this quickly or like if we were going to have to do another part. I think we finished this just in time, actually. Which means next time we play together, it will be Final Fantasy VII. I don't know when that'll be. I should also point out that at the start of August, I will be away for like 2 weeks. Because, you know, camp stuff happens then. So, gonna have to plan around that. Alright. And look at that. We have 5 out of 10 endings. There's another 5 we didn't pick up. We also have extra chapters that we could play at some point. We have the victims list. How many of these? Did I miss any? I missed...
You did miss a lot.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I missed 10 of them. I don't know which I missed, but there we go. Alright. I will just... Alright! So there we go.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, I'm glad we finished it, and we finished it right around the... Like we were going to finish that a little too quickly. I think it took just the right amount of time.
Yep. Not too fast, not too long.
And were you working on the stuff you wanted to work on while we were doing that?
Oh yeah, yeah. I worked on both things. Like I was watching what you were doing. I was talking and I was working on my thing at the same time. I'm
Very nice.
multitasking.
Isn't she a talented lady?
A talent I don't know about that, but I can do multitask. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to seeing your work, obviously. Book of Shadows and Blood Drive. Yep, we're going to do those at some point. I don't own either of them yet. And at this point, we are a little corpse partied out. But we'll probably return to it at some point. The current plan is to start Final Fantasy VII. And in October, we're going to do Harvester, which Grim bought for me. And I do need to show that one off. Should be a fun time. But yeah, the next big thing is going to be playing through Final Fantasy VII, which going to be my first playthrough in a couple of years since the last time I finished it. And for Elise, this will be her first time she's ever seen it.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. It should be fun. I gathered a lot of like RPG stuff for the pre-shows that people can watch. I've just been kind of getting psyched up for it. I'm excited to finally be playing another RPG. Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not sure which because of how busy I've been lately, but we'll be getting back to some Onimusha, which has been the current big playthrough I've been doing on my solo days. And, you know, sometimes I might feel like playing something a little different, so obviously lots of small arcade games will be incoming. Beyond that, do we have anything else we want to do here?
Nothing special that comes to my mind.
Yeah, how much...
Honestly, I'm pretty happy that we ended up finishing Course Party. Like, I like Course Party and stuff, but doing something else sounds nice.
I mean, we've been doing that for, like, what, half a year at this point?
Oh yeah, it took us some time.
Yep. But hey, it's a complete playthrough. I've actually been considering taking some of my complete playthroughs off of here and, like, trying to upload them to YouTube as, like, standalone parts.
Or maybe you could do, like, maybe not best of, but keep some parts and upload them later, maybe?
Something like that. I've been working to make sure these are all archived, because these have been fun. But yeah, at this point... Okay, well then, I will transition back to the TV. There we go. It's a very nice little thing, and I guess if you're alright with it, we can just go ahead and end the stream now, right?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yep.
Honestly, it's already starting to be late. It won't take me too long before, like...
Yes, that's what I was noticing. Yeah, there we go. So we finished this up in a nice little, how long did this take? Like, the whole stream in total was 4 hours. 2 of that was us playing. So yeah, we finished it up in about 2 hours. That was fun. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Fluffy, Dark Ganon, Hobo Films, Kenshi, Billy, Zatara, Sewer Boss was here earlier. I'm trying to remember everyone. I don't like forgetting people when I do these. Let's see here. Yeah, Wirebrain was...
a lot of people tonight.
Yeah, Wirebrain was here. Larkbark was here. Yeah, this was fun.
Holy shit, he was there.
Holy shit, he was! Alright.
To announce him, no!
Alright, I don't know if I'll be back later, because I'm, I obviously have work to do. Also, I don't know. I'll probably see you all during Pete's show tonight. He's doing some RoboCop stuff. I think he's doing Prime Directives, which should be interesting. Because, okay, like, Lisa, I've shown you RoboCop. Let me tell you, RoboCop Prime Directives, oh, gosh, it's terrible. It's actually terrible. Like,
this is why you're going to look at that.
Yes. Oh, well, we'll have fun. It's
That's
Pete's...
the exact reason why.
It's Pete's birthday today, so he wanted to do something. So, yeah. Should be fun.
Happy birthday for me.
Oh, I will. Anyway, I see Lark picked up on what you said there. Holy shit, he was. And
we never forget about you, Lark.
no, we don't. Oh, and today's the 35th anniversary of Back to the Future. Shit. Yeah. Those are some good movies.
That's old.
Those are some good movies. Apparently, before we go, Billy wants to know if you've played Resident Evil. I don't think you have.
No, never. None of them. I saw a few let's plays of different Resident Evil games, but I never played one.
Well, the game I've been playing on Wednesdays, Onimusha, that's kind of like Resident Evil, but set in ancient Japan. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. Well, that was the thing Capcom did. Did you know that Devil May Cry was originally going to be a Resident Evil game?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it was originally Resident Evil 4. And then they were like,
Oh, really?
this is too different. We're just going to make it its own thing.
I'm glad they did that because Devil May Cry. I never played it, but I
Oh,
know a few things about it, and it's really cool.
It exudes cool. I'd love to like go and start playing those on here at some point. No, actually, Resident Evil is very interesting as far as how many weird starts and stops it had. I guess this will be our final little history lesson, right? Just a little bit of rambling to fill up time before we stop. So, Resident Evil 1 started as a remake of an 80s RPG that Capcom made called Sweet Home, which was one of the first of its kind. It was a survival horror RPG. Your characters all had permanent lives that could be lost, and you would lose the character. There were lots of puzzle elements. It was very cool, very ambitious, a little difficult, but it was cool. So they wanted to remake that during the PlayStation 1 era. And eventually they decided, hey, instead of remaking this game that was based off of a movie, which, yeah, I forgot to mention, Sweet Home was based off of a movie. Instead of remaking this, let's just make our own game. And that's where we got Resident Evil from. And then Resident Evil 2, they actually couldn't come up with a good way to continue a sequel. It was a mess behind the scenes. There's like a whole different build of the game that got leaked recently that's referred to as Resident Evil 1.5. And then for Resident Evil 3, they wanted to, they weren't sure how to continue the franchise. And initially the game that became Code Veronica was going to become Resident Evil 3. And then that ended up not happening and we got Nemesis. And of course with 4, we almost had Devil May Cry as Resident Evil 4, right? Like, the amount of weird starts and stops this franchise has had is weird. And then, not only that, but there's actual, like, kind of sort of spin-offs of Resident Evil where they use the same engine as Resident Evil. Where it's like the tank controls and you wander around in these pre-rendered environments. And that's where we got Dino Crisis and Onimusha from. So the Resident Evil franchise kind of has its hooks into everything. It's really interesting. And yes, Billy, it was called Biohazard in Japan. I'm already spewing information forth like a fountain, so I didn't want to overload it too much.
Doing it again.
I always do it. You love me anyway.
Maybe.
Alright, there we go. So, your little brief Resident Evil history lesson. With that, I believe we are allowed to say goodnight to people, right?
Yep.
Yeah, alright. Well, everybody, it was fun hanging out. This has been Quinn Michael from Shaggy Turtle Studios, Channel 14, WNBI TV. You got anything you want to tell people?
Well, the same as usual, thanks for hanging out. We finally finished course party. Besides this celebration, yeah, we are up to some new plans next time, and I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Alright, everybody. See you later. Let me run that outro as soon as I find it. There we go. Here it is. Bye. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.